As always, I am not ready. Oh, you can't see my face though. I wonder if we should put a light on. Hold on 2 seconds. Don't normally do readings at this time of day, so I am unprepared for the lighting situation. I do hope this finds you well. I want to welcome you in and also download to you that if you haven't been over to my website yet, then please go over there because there is a huge sale on. I am having a humongous clear out. So if you would like a deck, an Oracle deck, then please head over to my website. They are now $33.33 rather than $55.55. So grab yourself a bargain. That will be the price all the way until New Year, I think. I don't know, probably until that version has sold out. I don't actually speak enough about my artwork and the things I make. Everything that I make, I love it to be limited edition. So you're never going to get the same thing. The next time I do the version of that deck, it will be different. So if you are looking to have that deck, then please actually go and buy it because I don't speak enough about my work and how I like to work. So this is me doing that. And also, if you're wondering what the F is going on with my greasy locks, I have actually put a mask on with my aloe tallow, which you can also find. See if I can get the camera to. You can also find that on my website. There's lots of different versions. So I'm going to actually change up the wording of what I put them on as, because I put them on as energies because obviously I understand energy, but I feel like there may be some people that would get a little bit confused as to what to pick. So this is the original aloe tallow, and this is exactly what it says on the tin. It is aloe vera and tallow, beef tallow, and it's pretty amazing. I've been working on this for about 7 years. That's what it's been leading up to. So I love the fact that I get to share this in the Harvest New Moon because this is part of my harvest. I have been working on this just in the background, diligently, just under the radar, 7 years, and we are finally here. And this is just the beginning of my work in regards to health and well-being. I am so excited. But yes, there is a like a unisex. This is with frankincense. This one is with sandalwood and rosemary. This is more of a masculine. It's more of a like a stimulating scent, because the rosemary, you can actually use it like in your hair. It's meant to be like a, for male face, beard, stubble, all that kind of stuff. But it would actually suit women as well for in their hair and their scalp. So I'm going to change the wording, I think. And then also there is the aloe tallow without any essential oils. So this is with vanilla, real high grade Madagascan vanilla pods, which are the best I can get my hands on. The ingredients for all of the aloe tallow is organic. The aloe has been grown by me in the UK. I tend to it. I talk to it. I'm just so passionate about it, which I can't get across in this reading. But yes, there's loads to choose from. And I have actually been using it as a hair mask, and that's what you can see. So it's not greasy locks, it's actually aloe tallow locks. So I'm going to do some Instagram posts on how it actually looks afterwards, obviously after I wash my hair and all that kind of thing. But I'm going to leave it in overnight and then obviously wash my hair in the morning and see what comes through. So I shall share that on Instagram. If you're not already on Everybody's Den, then you can catch me on the socials, and everything that you can buy is on my website, which is Everybody's Den as well, which I think is in my description box. Head over there. So that's what I wanted to share with you, which I'm so glad that I can do that. So the image on the thumbnail will make so much sense in regards to this reading, because the energy that I have been trying to download over, I feel like this is the third day now, to the point where a friend just phoned me and I couldn't physically speak to her. It was like it was almost like I was already in the energy of the reading, and it was causing my reality to like, the way I was getting it is like braille, you know, like you're blind to it but you can feel it. That's the energy. You can't see your harvest yet. That's why the guy pulling the potatoes out of the ground is it, that's the energy of what is happening at the moment. You can't see it. It's not in front of your eyes, but it is absolutely there. And that is the thing that's maybe causing like frustration, or like feeling like, what is happening? Why aren't things quite working out? Like, and it's because it's there. You have your hand on it. It's just you cannot see it. You can't. That's all I've got for you at the minute, because I'm already picking up on. I want to go. But I do hope this finds you well. The supermoon energy has been exactly that. Exactly that for me. Fast moving. So the gale is symbolic, is speaking to intuition, thoughts. It could almost be things will come in so fast that you're not able to take them in. So the energy that I was getting in regards to the braille, right? If you can imagine that this, the gale, the wind, the force is your hand moving over the braille, right? And you can go really fast with your hand and you might read the braille wrong. If you go too slow, it still might not make sense. There's a rhythm that you need to move at, like almost like taking a word, taking a word, taking a word, taking a word. Like it, there's a natural flow of they're giving me the word like process. There's a process that needs to happen for everything to come into alignment. And it's like you're wanting it all right now. And what is actually happening is that you're missing stuff. It's like there's something in regards to being blown away. Oh, yeah. Like the guy that was the farmer that's pulling up the potatoes on the thumbnail, right? He knows that he did a good job planting his crop, because you can see the lovely stem poking out of the top and all the leaves, and it's lovely and green and all that kind of stuff, right? He knows it's going to be good, right? But he has got no idea how good, because the actual crop, the potato, is underneath the ground, okay? So you've got no idea what is underneath, but you know that it's good because of what you have created, the energy that you've put into seeds. And the energy is that you have been doing this all your life. It's not just like something that you did yesterday, something that like you stepped into your awakening and like your abundance starts from then, or like your harvest, what is coming in this cycle of time has been from the minute that you opened your eyes, like even when you're in your mummy's tummy, like what we relinquish is the fact that our abundance is actually precedes us, because our parents are our abundance. The life that we come into, the consciousness that we come into is all abundant. It's not something that appears that we have to earn. It's already there for us. And that's not some metaphysical, like Abraham Hicks talks about the void, the vortex that you can pull stuff out of. Like, you don't even have to do anything to have that abundance. That's the thing. It's already there. It's just the different perceptions of what abundance is, like the programming from parents and society and all that kind of stuff. Like if you think about it, a child cries and a boob's stuck in their mouth, or a bottle, whatever it is. It's like food. I cry for food and it happens and it's there. Like, and it's, why can't that be the rest of your life? Like if you trusted in God and the universe, to its absolute magnitude, what would that look like to you? Like what could be on the other side of, have everything that you need for the journey. Like everyone that you meet, everything that you do, your friends, your partners, even the ones where it didn't work out, you're learning constantly. Like they're making me go quiet. No. They're saying glory. Sorry, they're giving me a hymn that we used to sing in church, and I can't remember it. It's like glory to God or something like that. I can hear it, but I'm not getting it in it. They're really right. Okay, can we have a nice clear message? Honestly, days this. Okay, so we've got the 4 of coins in the reverse, and then we've got the 7 of hearts. I'm hearing boogie shoes. Do you know that song? My favorite thing is to be with you. There's something, I'm getting a weirdness from it though. Okay, so the five of coins, that's all about letting go. Okay, so we don't have to try too hard to work out what that is in regards to. But I feel like there's a lightness in step. Like that's what I'm getting from it, but it doesn't feel what they're giving me is you're probably used to being a person with 2 feet on the ground, right? You know, like, if I do this, then this happens, kind of thing. Like, I can see someone, you know, like methodically, like, if I do this, then this happens. But this is not that energy. This is like, they're showing me like a ballet dancer on point, right? And they're asking me to say how, you know, beautiful and poised it looks, but also that, you know, that it's causing discomfort, right? This new energy, this light-footed energy, is not going to feel good. You're not going to be like, it's just not going to feel comfortable for you, because you're used to having that really methodical pace. That's the word I'm trying to get out of myself. Pace. It's a methodical pace. I do this and this happens. I do this and this happens. You know, like, but it's like the ballet shoes they're showing me is like, you know, you can stand on one leg and, you know, like, have your other leg behind your ear. It's like, doesn't make sense, you know, like, and there's a fluidity to it and a strength and poise and grace, and like they're showing me the ballerina, but it's just completely the opposite to this kind of energy. Completely the opposite, and it is going to be uncomfortable. But this comes from a letting go of that comfortable plodding. Two of, ooh, that did not feel nice. Oh, so where there was stop, where there was, I'm getting like a lack of fertility with that, but I'm just going to go in for a deeper dive. It's giving me really not nice feels, I must admit. I've got that song. I can't wait till I see you again. So when reversed, this card can mean that something is impeding your progress at this time. The lack of a clear plan, an unhelpful partnership, or a fear of the unknown could be the cause. Try to untether yourself from the mental, physical, or emotional obstruction pulling you downstream. Okay, so that was like the fuller expression of the thing that you're needing to let go of. So there could be, we've got the sun. So we've got something holding you back that is being healed, and we've got the sun coming in. I'm going to have to get some tarot on this. Like, it does feel clunky. It does feel really clunky. Okay, so we've got the Six of Hearts. I just heard, it's all coming back to me now. There were nights, what was the word? When it was so cold. I'm trying to sing Celine Dion here. Na, 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 na. Out the window. Whoa, what is it? I wish I could put it on. I wish I could sing. So funny. What is it? Celine Dion. baby, baby, when I touch you like that. I know you don't come for the music. Okay, so what is this all about? Let's get some cards in this place so I can stop singing. I do apologise for that. There's sun again. Sun again. 2 suns. There. Sunshine. Loads of music coming in this reading. Loads and loads of really sparky energy. I'm getting that sunshine after the rain again. That 90s rave track now. My God, this is a good compilation of for this reading. I do apologize for all your ears. Okay, so let's get into the depths. Okay, so there's definitely a walking away, and it could be from a King of Wands kind of energy. The King of Wands doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I feel like there could have been a want to control, like be the boss. That's what I was, be the boss of somebody, be the boss of a situation. There could have been like an element of control. This is what you're walking away from. I'm hearing see you later, suckers. Oh, there we go. Okay, Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is highlighting something that you are not putting your time and energy to. Well, I'm just going to say I'm just 2222. Ooh, it is what I thought it was going to be. So this is for some, this is not for all, but this is I am not an option. That's how simple I can read it, is not giving any energy, not messaging, not playing, not. If there is no back and forth, if there is no communication, it's a no. Like that is for somebody. And I'm just hearing, I am not an option. And you're saying, see you later, suckers, to anyone or anything that is part of the winning community. Part of the winning community. You have found yourself in a place where you are supported, where you feel like you are actually getting somewhere, that you are winning. And I don't mean winning over anybody. I just mean like winning over parts of yourself that maybe at one point were trying to tell you that you were lost, or, you know, all that kind of stuff. I feel like someone or part of you was trying to make you believe that you were less than, or that you were this King of Wands. King of Wands energy doesn't necessarily have to be a person, can be completely an aspect of you. This is someone or something that is being addressed. That's what I'm getting. This is coming for a revisit. And you're actually seeing something for what it was, like the boss, the energy that's inside you that's like been bossing you around, you know, like you have to be like this, and you have to do this, and you have to do this by this certain time. Like the boss of you, this is an internal voice. This is the thing that you're readdressing. Like, where do those thoughts come from? Why should I have to deal with that, or like, why am I attached to that, or why am I giving that power? That's what I'm getting. And this is to do with like your work ethic. Why am I putting energy and focus to this? Why am I building with this kind of energy? The 10 of Wands here is, this is closing a cycle. It's like, this burden is far too heavy for me to see success or to be successful with this mindset of it has to be done in this time frame, or it has to be done this way, or I have to do it like this. There's just very much there could be an element of something that really has not made sense in your mind. This could also be a voice from dad or a past partner. You can be male or female. That doesn't really matter. The cards are not for genders, it's energy. So in regards to this fountain of love that is appearing, I feel like this is you. We don't even have to involve another human being into that. I feel like there is a well of possibility. That's the words that came out. A well of possibility in regards to, if you are not following this very rigid voice about, you know, how things are meant to be and what things are meant to be doing and all this kind of stuff, then there is loads more possibility for a million other things to happen. You've got the 9 of I feel like the story in your mind could be something along the lines of, I don't think that I'm good enough on my own. Whether I have to be in work with someone, in partnership, in like this voice in your mind, right, has kept you safe in some format. And it's going to be different for every single one of you. Like, this doesn't necessarily have to be a person. This is framework. This is this boss, and the boss of you that has been articulating this narrative that you can't do things on your own, or that you're not good enough on your own, or that you need validation, or whatever it is to you. This energy is, it's almost like, what's the word I'm getting? It's the helicopter parent. You hear that massive helicopter coming over? That's what it is. It's like the helicopter parent. Like, you could possibly feel like you're fucking up all the time when you're really not. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you didn't fucking do it like that. That means it's wrong. You know, like, there's something about that in regards to this thought process. Speak to me about this 6 of Hearts. 6 of Hearts. Six of Hearts. Just saw the Emperor and split those cards. I don't know whether you can see that on the shuffle from watching the reading. Tell me more about the 6 of Hearts. Ooh. Okay, so this is, I can't even really show you. Can I show you the energy? See these 3 cards? That's how they fell out, right? This is the Death card. This is perfect energy. This is why I love to read the cards like this, right? You've got Death energy, you've got the Judgment energy, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles, right? This is cyclical energy. So you're going through death and rebirth so that you can go to Phoenix, which is going through the ashes and getting more energy so that you can have a new beginning, right? This is how life works. Cyclical kind of energy. You're not meant to be burning at full throttle all the time. You're not meant to be sitting on your ass the whole time for long periods of time. You're not meant to be achieving on like a constant, like, our society is built on this narrative that we have to have constant exponential growth, right? No, stupid. That's why our Mother Earth is absolutely annoyed because she's like, you have to let me rest so that I can actually give you some more. Like, I had this amazing vision this morning, right? The masculine energy, and this doesn't necessarily mean men, just think of it as masculine energy, because it thinks that its job is to just provide the container, right? To provide the rule, to provide the strategy, to devise the plan. It's like giving the flower a plant pot and then leaving the flower to fend for itself. There's the constant nurture and sun and, tending to the leaves and changing the soil and all that kind of stuff that actually makes the plant grow. Because once you put the container around something and leave it, in other words, if you are, moving forward with masculine energy constantly and not balancing it with anything feminine, then what happens is you get burnout, you die. Like, and that is what is happening to society. Therefore, that's what's happening to the people within the society, because we are marching forward in masculine energy. We are not in a patriarchy. Like, I really need the world to understand that. We don't understand how to use our energy, because we need to be balanced. Every person needs to be balanced within ourselves. It's not like women need to be more feminine. That's not what the fucking world needs, I assure you. Women need to learn consistency. Women need to learn discipline. Women need to learn boundaries so that they can be more feminine. They don't need men to show up so that they can be more feminine. Like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Like, we all have to be balanced. And the ratio, if you look at the yin and yang sign, is that one will have more black than white and one will have more white than black. Did I say that right? I got a tongue twisted. Like, it's a ratio, it's a percentage. There are couples out there that, do amazingly because they get their ratios right. One is more feminine than the other one. Like, I see influencers and stuff talking about polarity and they don't even fucking know what they're going on about. Like, to be more feminine, like, to get a masculine man, it's like, what are you saying? You can't even be like that in this society. It doesn't work. I don't know why I've gone off on a massive rant, but we have to let things go, right? That's what I'm getting at. The polarity that we are not addressing within society is that we are constantly extracting. We're constantly wanting life. We're constantly wanting new. Yeah. Fast fashion is what I would highlight in here. Fast fashion, consumerism, new. We want new things. Do you know the reason why we want new things constantly? Is because the human race was actually a bunch of wanderers. We are travelers. Before there was borders, before there was countries, human beings used to travel all over the globe. They used to travel vast amounts of space and time. So they were seeing something new every single day. The fact that we now have countries and now we get set in one house, we see the same room, blah, 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 whatever that is. That is the reason why we're bored. That is the reason why we're constantly consuming. It's that simple. We were nomads. If you look into Genesis and the first stories of the Bible, it actually, Cain and Abel says very, very clearly that we were nomads. That's what that story is about, if you're interested in biblical stories and the actual truth behind them. The original book The Old Testament is actually about how humans can be healthy and how we look after the earth and our relationship to earth and God and all that kind of stuff. It has fuck all to do with the stupid ridiculousness of the stories that they've made up from it. It's not what it's about. We need death. We're terrified of it in our society. We need death. If you're wondering why you need fucking magnesium every day, because the earth does not have any magnesium. Do you know why? Because we aren't putting corpses into the ground. We aren't putting our waste food into the ground. It's that simple. We're sending our fucking rubbish off to Indonesia. Like, even when we first started with crops, we never had them in the same place every single time. We used to have wild crops. We used to eat the berries and whatever we had when we were in cycles. We would plant stuff and fuck off to another part of the country and come back again when it was harvest time. Like, this is what I'm trying to get at. This harvest, right, could look like somebody coming back from from fucking decade ago, someone that you met at a meeting somewhere that's just going to pop out of bloody nowhere. Like, you're constantly generating abundance. That's why it's so important to understand what your dharma is, understand how you talk to people, understand how you interact with people, understand what your relationships do for you. Everything is planting seeds everywhere. Like, people do not understand how incredibly abundant they are because they don't understand how the universe works, and they don't understand energy, and they don't understand that they're actually a fucking vibration. That's what you are. You are a vibration. You are a frequency. Whew. That was a lot of energy for 3 cards, and that's a good rant. There is an opportunity. You are making opportunities all the time. You don't have to do all the heavy lifting, and you haven't done all the heavy lifting. If you honestly think that your life is constructed by the fact that you get up every day and you do a morning routine and you go to work and you earn your money and blah, 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 that's not what brings in your abundance. It's how you go about your everyday life. It's every conversation. It's every piece of energy that you embody every single day that creates your abundance. And it keeps coming back. It keeps cycling. Let stuff go. Let new stuff come in constantly. And I don't mean like fast fashion. I mean like get something with character from a secondhand shop. Like, that creates more abundance than buying something new. I promise you. I promise you. And you can completely change your whole energy system by we used to do I don't know why this is coming to me. Like, we used to do these clove hauls in so everyone used to bring like bags of clothes, put it out on a rail, and then the girls all used to swap. Like, that was a huge thing before Vinted, like in a physical thing. And we used to have like food and music and stuff like that, and everyone would like try on each other's clothes and things. It was like stuff like that. So much fun. I'm going to start doing that. There you go. I've just given myself another idea. My abundance. I do hope you are all well out there. And if you haven't done already, please like and subscribe, share a comment. It is a wonderful energy exchange to do for the free content that I put out there. And if you would be so kind as to share it with someone or share my work with someone, I love to work through recommendations. I'm not really much of a natural marketer, as you can tell from me sharing about my cards and such. What's that? That's Is it the Phantom of the Opera? So random. The Hierophant in the reverse. There's something about like somebody taking the mask off. You are not conventional. You are completely untraditional. You are like, what's the word? You were not born for institutions or rules or regulations. Like if you're coming across my work, you are not you're not the norm. You're just not the norm. Okay. But there's something in regards to like the energy on the Hierophant, on this Hierophant is absolutely amazing. Where is the book? It's the Godfather. So good. I love this. Hold on. Just 2 mini seconds. Sequans. Marlon Brando in The Godfather. Okay. Someday I will call upon you to do a service for me, but until that day, consider this justice a gift on my daughter's wedding day. Do you know The Godfather? It's brilliant. Okay, so I keep getting this like there's this sense of being submerged. Like I keep getting have you ever been out on a hill or in the hills and it's that windy that it takes your breath away? You know, like when the wind whips past your face and it almost like drags the air out of your throat. Have you ever had that before? That's the energy that I'm getting with this. It's like there's something about you not understanding universal law and how important forgiveness and goodness and humility and all that kind of stuff. It says follow the straight and narrow. Like that's not this energy. It's not. It's like I'm just getting like you're loosey goosey. You're loosey goosey. You're not. There's something in regards to what you feel, right? Listen to this. Listen. I feel like this is really important, right? When you feel like you've missed an opportunity, you feel almost like something has been no, it's not an opportunity. It's like it's when I'm getting There's something in regards to you understanding your personal power, right? If you can imagine Bruce Lee, right? He's on the card, the Ace of Wands, right? He could generate his own power within. Have you ever seen him do the one inch punch? Like Bruce Lee was it, right? And he shared so many secrets in the martial arts community that the institutions of the martial arts, like they hated him for it, because he was telling people how to become powerful, telling, like leaking secrets or whatever way you want to look at it. Like there is something in regards to a thought process that you have, and it's like you don't understand how powerful you are, and you don't understand that the universe is actually giving to you all the time. It doesn't stop. It doesn't take it away. It's not like some days you're more powerful than others, or like when they're just showing me the seasons again. It's like when you say, for example, you have a rest day, or that you have an hour off, or something doesn't go to plan, it's not like the universe is going to take something away from you. It doesn't work like that. Like that thing that happened, it doesn't take anything away from you. It gives you something, even when you think, when you have that belief system that it's taking something away. Like our human minds cannot understand the complexity of the universe. We absolutely fucking try to. We like to put all the rigid storylines in the way of everything that's going to fucking happen. And I can assure you, they're just stories. If you can have in your mindset that every day you lean into anything could be possible today, the shit does really get better. It really, really does. I can fucking assure you it does. And it doesn't come in the way that you think that it's going to. And every time you think that fucking life is over, something else will come from that. If there's anyone on the planet that can tell you that, I am that person. Like when you think it's over, God will show up. Like it will absolutely happen, and it won't happen in the way that you think that it will happen, because your mind is programmed to believe that you only have, it's going to do this or it's going to do that. Like your mind can't get anywhere near the amount of options. Like think about it, the universe is not only guiding you, it's guiding however many billions of other people on the planet at the same time, plus all the trees, all the leaves, all the people, all the ants, all the ladybirds, and fuck knows everything else. Like the universe is working with all of that. How is your mind going to compute that? You have no idea. How could you possibly understand that something that you did as a child may completely like come back to you, and you'll do it for a job when you're 50 odd, or a person that you met? Like honestly, you cannot like construct a story that would make you understand how incredibly powerful you are. You can't. Because we're not taught it. We're not taught from being kids that we are powerful. We're taught that we need to sit down, shut up, do as we're told, don't make noise, and all the rest of it. We're not taught that we can shape the universe. We're not taught that we can build the life that we desire. We're not taught. We're just not taught. So I feel like this energy is like, give yourself a fucking break. That's the energy that I'm getting from that. Give yourself a fucking break. You haven't got to do it all on your own. The universe is balancing constantly. I hope this is making sense. there's definitely a sensation of being submerged, right? And when I was trying to like calm myself because they're showing me like the water level going up, 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 up. And it's like, I just heard this, I get by with a little help from my friends. And it's like, you just need to ask for help. Like to the universe, just say like, I actually need some support with this. No, it's not going to turn up in the way that you think it will be, but it will turn up. That's the thing that you need to trust. Like, believe in telepathy. Believe that your friends can hear what you're thinking, because they can. The ones that care about you and that are open to who you are, and they will know. They will know, because your thoughts, your emotions, it's frequency, it's energy, it's a vibration. And as soon as you say, I need support right now, I need help, something will show up. Whether it's just a fucking postman who comes along and is very jolly and, you know, whatever, it will happen. That's definitely a message for somebody. There you go. The Lovers. One of my absolute favourite films. Do you know what? I'm going to watch that tonight. Oh, I love it. Go on. What's it called? Brokeback Mountain. Thank you. So this is a perfect example, right? You may want to have, oh my God, another good film. Oh, Forrest Gump. That is the energy. Go and watch Forrest Gump. That will give you the energy of that you need to be in right now. A man who started off with braces on his legs and that got beaten up. Look at his life and what he does and what he achieves just by going with the flow of the universe. He didn't worry about what was going to happen to him. He didn't he didn't have the ability to be able to think in the way that we try to orchestrate. He just went along with his life, and look at all the wonderful things that he did. That is the fucking energy that you need to go and take part in today on this Aries full moon. That is it. And the Lovers, this is choice. This is choice, right? These two guys in the film, they didn't turn up to the mountains to work together because they wanted to have a relationship. That's how it ended up. Like, they were just two random dudes that ended up like falling into a relationship and falling in love because they loved spending time with each other. Like, whether you want a relationship or you want a job, a partner in business, or a really good friend, it's like, it will turn up. It will turn up. Believe that it is so, and it will absolutely turn up, but not in the way that you think. Not in the way. We've got the Knight of Coins. You are the one. You are Neo. You can fucking bend the matrix. You are the one. I'm done. I'm done. That is such a good reading. I don't want to say any more than that. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my God. I just was like, oh my God. Look, you are Neo. We got Sigourney Weaver. You do not have to fight. You're not the only one on the spaceship fighting fucking aliens. It's not up to you to save the world. It's not up to you. Even Neo had the whole of the Matrix. He could bend the universe. All he had to do was believe it to be so. Oh my God. You are not Sigourney Weaver. Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. This is such a good reading. Look at the look. crying with laughter. That is absolutely amazing. I think this is one of my favourite readings. I love these cards. They're so good. Well, you've got 3 films that you could go and watch to give you some inspiration. Forrest Gump, Brokeback Mountain, and The Matrix. They're like 3 of my favourite films. Or if you want to go and watch Alien with Sigourney Weaver as well, you're absolutely welcome to. That's brilliant. I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to say any more than that. You are the one. You are the one. You just have to believe, my friend, and it will show up. Oh my God, it's so good. Well, I really do hope that you have enjoyed this reading as much as I have. That has literally made my day. My cheeks are hurting so much. Was not expecting that energy. Exactly. Perfect. Was not expecting it, especially with how we started off as well. Amazing. If you haven't done already, I know I've already asked you, but please like, subscribe, share. Share how beautiful this reading is. This is an amazing reading. I'm sure there's some more people out there that need to hear that at this point in the day. If they've had any of the full moon energy whipping past them. And yeah, I'll say it again. Go and check out everybody'sden.com because there's loads of stuff for sale. Cards, the AEIOU Oracle is discounted and I will not be reprinting, so go and grab, they will be limited edition, and go and grab yourself a pot of aloe tallow, and I shall see you next time. I do massively appreciate you being here. Thank you for all of your 57 minutes. I do hope it's helped you, and I look forward to reading for you next time, and enjoy the energy of the full moon. Take care.